did you see on that final shot?
Which one? The overtime? Um, I tripped over my foot and I tried to shoot it and I was falling. So
Nick kind of pointed to the field goal percentage that the Nuggets had tonight. I guess, like, what do you think kind of just allowed them to get into like the rhythm they had early?
yeah, I mean it's a little difficult. You know, it's these are hard games. You know what I'm saying? Those are really good players over there. You know, everybody in the NBA deserves to be there. And you know, when you prepare for like Jamal and those guys, then it kind of flips last minute, kind of hard. But you still have to be able to like reframe your mind and know what those guys are going to do and go out there and stop them. So we got to be better on that in that aspect.
Is there like a leading to that point? Is there like a lesson to kind of be learned here in this situation?
Yeah, I mean, we knew that it was gonna be a tough game. Like I said it like at shoot around when I realized that they said they played last night and they were gonna maybe sit guys. I said, man, it's gonna be a tough game. That these games are hard to win. You know, they're hard to win. But as you're a good team, you have to like find a way to pull them out.
Maybe to go back to your last shot in overtime and in regulation, I guess, too. I know, obviously, you want the ball in your hands. You're going to have the ball in your hands, just given where you are in your career now. But just kind of what are you learning about that situation at this level?
I think the biggest thing I learned for regulation was like I didn't like me and VJ have a good connection when we do the little 1-2 screen. But I wish he came a little bit early. Set the screen a little bit earlier, so I had time to like kind of operate. If I wanted to swing, if I wanted to drive it, I got like once I like came off the screen, it's like 4 or 5 seconds left, and then they were kind of faking the double at me, and yeah, that was a little difficult for me. But I think I'm just learning like what I want to like get into, what I want to, how I want to play, what like where I want guys, and that's the biggest thing that I'm kind of learning.
Like, are you and BJ already talking about that type of stuff?
Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, we talked about it. Like, cause like I think that the shot that I got him in Memphis that he knocked down, like he came a little bit earlier and set the screen. So then like I had time to like think, okay, like, if I want to pass it, if I want to try to re-attack it, and we're just learning.
VJ's shooting north of 60% on three-pointers in clutch situations this year.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think it is about him that he seems ready for those moments?
He's a big time player. Big time player. I mean, that's y'all asked I think after last game, are we running out of words to say about him? And I mean, we just know he's good. He's good. It's just though like we gotta stop sugarcoating and doing all the he's a rookie. No, he's just a good basketball player. He's really good for us. He does a lot of the winning, makes a lot of winning plays. Made a lot tonight. Unfortunately we didn't win the game, but it's just what he does.
I'm not sure it was much of a factor tonight, but recently you've played out of the post and scored out of the post more often. I guess just what's gone into, like, what work has gone into that, and what does it add to your scoring arsenal, if that's something you can rely on?
No, a lot of work, a lot of film. I just feel like I'm a stronger guard. I've gotten stronger over the years, and I can post people up. I post little bro up all the time. So, man, he's here, so maybe I should keep posting people up.
Tyrese, you guys were talking a little bit in the locker room about weird results around the league, like the Thunder lost by a ton tonight. Mm-hmm. During this part of the season where I guess probably the workload is finally starting to wear on guys a little bit, how do you stay both physically and mentally locked in until you can get another breather around the All-Star break?
Yeah, it's teams can go in two different directions right here, right before All-Star break. You know what I mean? Like you can either make a push and kind of get like, okay, now we moved up a couple spots in All-Star break. We got a couple wins that were good for us. Or you could, drop a couple. And, we dropped one tonight. But I think we just got to refocus and get back on our job and get ready to play on Wednesday. I don't know what day it is.
You've become more prolific with those shooting the gap steals on passes or on like the blind side. I guess, do you feel like teams are adjusting to that, maybe being more careful of you?
Maybe. I had 4 steals tonight, so I don't know. But I just try to read, make plays on the defensive end. And y'all told me I couldn't play defense, so I just try.
You guys have been in close games all year. I guess just on the whole, how do you feel like you guys have done getting shots up in the last possession type of scenarios?
We've done a pretty good job. We've done a pretty good job in close games this year. We won a lot, like one possession games. This one didn't go our way. I think we got a good. I mean, I got a good look at it. At the end of this game, I mean, at the end of overtime, regulation, I could have did a better job of like explaining what I wanted and what I wanted to happen in that particular possession. But we're learning. We're learning every single day. And like I said, I don't know if this is our fifth, sixth, seventh. I can't remember what game this is with everybody playing, but like or all our pretty much starters playing. But we're just learning experience, and I think we're gonna keep learning and keep moving forward from it.
You guys have played with Joel and Bona on the floor a lot recently. What have you just generally made of those minutes on both
They've been
ends?
pretty good. Bowman does a good job of just flying around, making defensive plays, and he does a good job on offensive rebounding and stuff like that. So I like that lineup.
Thank you, Tyrese.
Thank you.